I like bitching about Pete Rosenberg. I finally learned his name. I thought it was Pete Greenberg for like the longest time. I mean, I'm gonna be honest.
Still be in your mind.
Yeah.
His name wasn't Peter Forsberg?
No. See, I was originally gonna go with JBL and Corey Graves' bitch, but you know, I guess you have to have something else.
Apparently.
Yes, so apparently a lot of people are going to jump on the Jinder Mahal bandwagon.
I guess internalizing that a little bit just to myself.
Oh yeah, review. Let's get started while I turn off the PlayStation 4. Hello, everyone. Get this real quick. Sorry about that. We're gonna go ahead and turn that off, and that. After I disinfect my PS4, you know, Lord knows what it caught. I mean, Ellsworth was on my TV.
Yeah.
I'm probably horrible about it. Anyway, hey everyone, welcome to the Guido Goes Off Backlash 2017 review. I am joined by Cory, by John, Boss Lady's off to the side.
Hello.
And cats. Lots and lots of cats.
They show up out of nowhere.
Cats out of nowhere. Yeah. Yeah, speaking of out of nowhere was the finish of that main event. But, you know, I think a lot of people expected that. But you know what? Of course, we probably spend at least a half hour just talking about that.
Yeah.
I have a feeling we probably will. But let's just start off with the kickoff match.
Yeah.
The kickoff match featuring Ty Dillinger, the Perfect 10, going up against the Drama King, Aiden English. And I want to say bravo on the tights for Aiden English.
Starry Night.
Vincent Van Gogh's Starry Night. He can call himself the Rembrandt of Pain, but why call yourself the Rembrandt of Pain if you're going to have Van Gogh on your tights? I'm reading too much into that.
You are.
You are, Guido.
Oh, yeah, I know I am. Okay? Well, what do you expect? Wrestling fans are big. You know?
Yeah. No.
Probably people couldn't identify those. Well, it looks like a 12-year-old drew on those. But anyway, so Ty Dillinger comes out. JBL makes a Hunger Games reference.
Yes.
And I laughed. I think that's the first time I have laughed at a JBL. I hope he was attempting to make a joke. I really hope. I hope he was.
And the problem is, it may never happen again.
It won't.
No.
It never.
Yeah.
Because after that, you know, he compared Aiden English to George Jones.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. George Jones was a great artist. You ever get the chance to listen to his music? But okay, you're comparing someone that sings opera to someone who sings country.
Yeah.
What is that? That
little bit of disconnect there.
What is that? Tiffany and Walmart?
Yeah, very much.
Yeah, you know, like I said, there's anything wrong with George Jones. I'm just saying that, and you're hoping that the modern audience you could probably play George Jones, and the modern audience would know. Okay,
yep.
So try to keep it modern. The Hunger Games reference, pretty good. George Jones? No. But we're digressing. There's actually a match that happened in all of this. And pretty good one.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, you know, showcasing both guys. Poor Aiden cried again, and Dillinger won with the tiebreaker. Your winner, Ty Dillinger. And so we go to the main body of the card, and what do we start off with? To be honest, we started off with the main event.
Yeah. Creative, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Renee. That's guy's song. And thank you, WWE, for putting Peter on Talking Smack and not JBL. Music to my ear. Yeah.
Yeah.
I could live without either one.
I never liked JBL.
No one does.
No one does.
What was it during the Harper Rowan match? They were chanting "Fire Bradshaw."
Yeah.
Hear that, WWE? Listen to the fans.
Yes. Your fans know what they want,
They don't like douchebags.
and yet Jinder Mahal's now the WWE champion.
Thanks, Vince.
Yeah, or thanks, Triple H.
Okay. Let's see here.
That means Jinder Mahal was rubbing Triple H's hammer.
Well, North was trying to steal your food,
Yeah.
and
true.
you thought she actually likes you.
I didn't think that.
But if Jinder Mahal's doing that, then what is Charlotte and all them going to have for a job?
Charlotte's screwed, man.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Jinder Mahal.
I mean,
polishing the hammer.
Well, there's a difference between Charlotte and Jinder. Jinder has an ass.
Yep.
And his boobs are real. I mean, yeah, you spent some time in the gym probably getting an anabolic cocktail, but hey, at least you didn't have to go to the body shop if you catch my drift.
Well, that's probably how Charlotte got the bigger boobs.
To
They
the
pulled
body
them
shop.
They
Yeah.
pulled them out of her ass.
No, dude, I saw the leaked photos. If it wasn't for the boobs, I would have thought it was a 12-year-old boy in a wig.
Well, she is Ric Flair's daughter.
Charlotte,
Yeah.
eat a sandwich. Please. Okay. Let's see here. All right. Then we went to there's actually a show that happened.
Yeah.
Last night, I was doing this by myself, and I thought it was a great show, a great match. Great. The takeover was great. And here you have again the takeover hangover, as Broski puts it.
Yeah.
I probably owe him $5. He's probably going to demand American. Make Broski great again. Anyway, so the first match was pretty much the one everyone was looking forward to. It was the debut of Shinsuke Nakamura against Dolph Ziggler, and wonderful match.
Yes, it was.
I can't. You knew these guys were going to win. Ziggler is top notch.
Yes, he
Great
is.
worker.
Yeah.
Yes, probably hasn't gotten the due he deserves. And Nakamura
Artistry at work.
is Nakamura. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, it's beautiful. I'm gonna put that up because it's going crazy. Much like that crowd after Jinder Mahal's win, but
Yeah.
we're getting a little ahead of ourselves.
We are.
A lot ahead of ourselves. Do we expect anything less from that match?
No.
You got to.
I was just surprised that it was the first match on the card. Was all.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think a lot of people were.
That was actually more of a main event worthy match.
Yeah.
It was. Like it said, if you get top-notch performers like that, you're going to have a main event like match, regardless of where on the card it is. And I'm not gonna lie. Yes, it was main event caliber. What's the calendar? I need to get some sleep apparently. But it set the tone.
It did.
Unfortunately, that was the peak, and it kind of all went downhill from there. Anyone watched my Takeover Chicago review, where I said it keeps going up and up and up and up and up, until you had that crescendo with Ciampa's heel turn. That was the crescendo of the night, folks. That's why I treated it. All right, that's it. Good night, everybody. And that's the sad part. That was best match of the night.
Yes, it was.
You could not do any better.
Right.
At least, yeah, who am I kidding? You couldn't have done any better. All right. Going to my and of course, after a lot of moves and a lot of stuff, Shinsuke Nakamura did win.
Yeah.
He beat Dolph Ziggler.
Woohoo!
With a Kinshasa knee strike.
Yeah.
Beautifully done.
Yes, beautifully
I
done.
think Dolph Ziggler hit him with the famouser and the zigzag. And
Yeah, he hit him with the
Shinsuke-
famouser, the zigzag.
And that spat in his eye.
Yeah, that's what I'm like, oh, you're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, you spit Nakamura's face. Yeah, he was taking you lightly. He was playing with you until then.
Yep.
Shit. Yep. Ziggler can watch that match back and go, oh, there's where I fucked up. Not that I botched, but that's where I fucked up. Okay, anything else on that one?
No, earlier in the match, Shinsuke did good vibrations in the corner of the Dolph.
Yeah,
Being typical Shinsuke.
Yeah, it's one of his main spots. I mean, I did like how. I mean, normally he does that clean break on the ropes. He's facing the opponent, but like he had the hammer lock, and Ziggler went to the ropes, and that's when he did that. I really don't know how to describe it. Now, the world's seen my bald spot. That hanging, like where he's just loose.
Hanging head and loose arms.
Why don't I just call it that? But that spot. He did, and Dolph was still like. He had the hammer lock in. But yeah, it was a great match between the two.
Yes, it was.
Very wonderful. With Shinsuke coming out the victor over Dolph Ziggler. Well, moving on. Believe me, I'd like to talk about that. The whole. I'd like probably do it. Wow, we did do that for a while. We still got the rest of the show to cover. Okay. Breezango versus the Usos for the SmackDown Live Tag Team Championships.
Yes.
I still stand by my statement on Twitter. Yes, I know Breeze looked ridiculous, but let's face facts, the Usos look like extras from Stand and Deliver. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking somewhere in his palatial estate, Edward James Olmos is sitting in his living room watching this show going, how do we get through to these kids?
Yeah.
And I hope I'm referencing the right movie. I'm pretty sure I am. No research before I did this, but
Tyler Breeze came out as a bald janitor with a mop.
Yeah,
which was an integral part in the whole map. The mop.
The mop was getting over, ladies and gentlemen.
It almost made you want to sing "Whistle While You Work."
The mop was more over than the
Yes.
Usos. Let's face facts.
And then after that, Grandma was more over than the
And Grandma was the Let's Go Grandma chant was priceless. Now remember, this is in Chicago, and Chicago crowds, they're interesting.
Yes, they are.
The way they behave, it's a really good barometer for seeing how something. If I remember Vince, back in the day, you used to test on the New York crowd, like the Madison Square Garden.
Okay.
Right? That's why the first Raws were at the Hammerstein Ballroom. He trusted in the New York crowd. Nickname for WWE's New York. So, but Chicago, I really think is a more honest barometer. It's for how people are going to react to things. I mean, just think of WrestleMania 23. You had people cheering for Mickie James versus Trish Stratus, and Trish Stratus was the face, and of course the infamous vaginal claw, I guess. She Brunswicked Trish Stratus in front of thousands of people. If you don't know what Brunswicking is, I can. I don't know if you caught the hand gesture, but if you don't know what that is, I will be happy to send your tweets about that to somebody else because I'm not going to talk about that. I try to run a clean show here. Okay, but yeah, and then eventually Breeze was down to his ring gear, and and that's the thing. I like what they're doing with Breezango. At least they're trying to have some more. I mean, you can tell these guys are having more fun with it.
Yeah.
And they're working with it, and it's working.
There was a spot in the match when the Usos, like one of them was on the top of the turnbuckle getting ready to do the finisher, the Was a frog splash?
No, just a splash.
Just a splash. And Tyler Breeze is in the middle of the ring and he keeps rolling the opposite way, slow motion, to get away from the splash.
You know, sometimes it's just proof that even if sometimes you get a shit gimmick, if you work with it and you get it the right way, it's still gonna get over no matter what. And that's kudos to Tyler Breeze and Fandango.
Absolutely. And they were having fun with it too.
Yeah, I mean, the Usos still won. You know, let's hurry. Let's just do the cliff notes of the match. The Usos won, but the crowd was having a great time with Breezango.
Yes, they were.
And isn't that what wrestling
And the
is all about?
Usos broke Tyler Breeze's mop. How dare them?
Yeah, that's a perfectly good mop. I could have used that. Dicks.
That was before he even named the mob too.
Thank God he didn't name them all.
Yeah.
We don't need another Perry Savage situation.
No.
We don't. All right. Moving on. The next match of the night. Clever custodial ruse. Okay, let's see. Oh, up next, Sami Zayn versus Baron Corbin. Baron, almost there, Corbin.
With his one fan,
Baron,
the infamous JBL.
Baron, so close, Corbin. Baron, always a bridesmaid, never a bride, Corbin. I'm gonna get shot for that one. But it's true!
It is.
It's true!
During the match, Baron Corbin hit Sami Zayn with the deep six, and Sami kicked out. Trying to think of some of the other spots of the match.
He did like a chokeslam backbreaker.
Yeah. Did Sami do the Blue Thunder bomb?
No.
No.
He did do a sunset flip power bomb.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. Well, that's the thing. I don't know if Corbin could sell it, but you know, if
he had to do it with Sami's help.
If by a hair, Corbin can sell a Blue Thunder bomb, but just about at arm's length, Corbin. I mean,
yeah.
You know, if we keep this up, people are gonna think I don't like Baron Corbin.
Why would you want to make people think? Oh, yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
So the finish of the match, the Sami Zayn hit Corbin with the haluva kick and got the 1, 2, 3.
Yep. Well, you know, I'd probably have more respect for Corbin if he didn't throw a temper tantrum every match.
Yeah.
I mean, it was cute when Christian did it.
Uh-huh.
But we're talking, like, a big badass man, Golden Glove champion, former NFL star. You know, granted, he, of course, and I'm always going to go to this, granted, he still looks like Vigo the Carpathian when he was still a troubled youth.
Yeah. But at some point in the match, we expect him to cry and throw a tantrum.
Yeah, it's
he could beat a gnat like Kalisto, but he can't beat a little bit taller guy like Sami Zayn.
Well, dude, remember Kalisto beat Braun Strowman in a dumpster match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Technically,
And he paid the price for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, a whole 2-foot drop.
Yeah.
He's probably sitting there going, "Wee oh."
We still got 3 tickets left.
I think Gargano was saying that to Ciampa after the air raid crash off the announce table.
Oh.
I did retweet Candice LeRae's statement.
Oh yeah.
You know, that we shared our home with. You know, probably Ciampa was sitting there as she was tweeting, going, "No, she called me a fucking asshole."
Yeah.
You don't work for WWE. You can get away with that. That we know of.
Yeah.
The women's tournament's coming out.
Yeah.
I could see Candice LeRae in there. Ball plexus for everyone! Wow, 20 minutes. I think we got through how many matches? 4?
4, yeah.
4. Okay. Okay. Let's. Oh, I did mention. When you sit there in the bear hug and Corbin screaming, "No chance! You got no chance!" I guess he was trying to do his karaoke version of Vince's theme song. Yeah, yes, I know I have a lot of fun at these people's expense. I do respect what they do, but I'm having fun!
The jokes do write themselves.
Okay, so tack on a little Karibo, my owing $5. I know a lot of people $5 after this one.
Well, think of the good news. We won't see Baron Corbin at the house show on June 18th because it's a Raw event.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't covered that on the show. Yeah, we're going to go see a house show. House show. You forget where I put the camera.
Oh, your reigns.
The house
bitching
show.
about.
House
I've been
show
complaining
is,
that the top billing is Alexa Bliss. Oh, why do you hate Alexa Bliss? I'm like, oh, Alexa Bliss is cute and wonderful, has a great ass. She can't wrestle!
That's right.
So, is the next match the women's match? Or
Oh,
no?
let me see. I was talking. I did tweet out to Xavier Woods about those Rocket League finals, and it's great that you're going to those Rocket League championships. Be a shame if someone got off his couch in Japan and flew over there and ruined it. Too sweet. Anyway. Anyway, yes, the 6th women tag match was up next, and apparently Ellsworth spent some time around Mauro Ranallo before his unfortunate departure because he was using some pretty big words.
Yeah.
I happened to mention that, and some people thought it was actually kind of interesting that I talked about Mauro Ranallo. One of those people was Mauro Ranallo.
He's everywhere.
Reach Wayne City, bitch!
He's everywhere. He's everywhere.
He should be back at WWE.
Yes, he should.
He should be. So let me get this straight. Tom Phillips. Okay, yeah, never mind.
Yeah,
because if we went that route, Paige and Charlotte and Alexa Bliss wouldn't have jobs right now. Yeah. And Del Rio's still a piece of shit.
Yeah. Back to the 6 women tag match.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry. Actually, I was thinking of the triple threat match at Takeover Chicago. It was like all my fetishes rolled up into one. The only way it would have been better is if Paige was in there. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, but anyway. Okay, before we go into this, now, of course, it was the welcoming committee of Natalya, Carmella, and Tamina going up against Naomi, Charlotte, and Becky Lynch. Before we go into it, what the fuck were they thinking with Becky Lynch's hair?
Yeah.
I believe I made a comment. Did she go to the stylist with a picture of Terry Taylor?
I made the comment for all you gamers out there. She looked like she was on the cover of Zero Dawn Horizon.
And someone that did cover the Rufio one. So, all the bases covered. Terry Taylor, when he said...
Zero Dawn Horizon.
There's our Horizon, and Rufio from Hook. Yes, people watched that movie. Anyway, yeah, I could have lived without this one.
Yeah, I could have too.
Okay, and it just reminds me of one thing. It just reminds me to do one thing before it is. If I want Becky Lynch to have a successful match, do not wear her merch while I'm watching the pay-per-view. Because every time I wear a Becky Lynch shirt, Becky Lynch gets fucked.
To me, it seemed like they kind of phoned the match in. We
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Well, you know,
It wasn't the stellar.
Charlotte was in the match, and
Yeah.
Nobody really cared that it was a 3-on-3 match without a title. They might as well just made that a main event at SmackDown Live and had Teddy Long book it.
holla, holla, holla. Because once again, Becky got screwed.
Yeah.
Becky got screwed.
Yeah.
Honestly, I know some people are thinking, you know, balance of power and that. I think Becky needs to turn heel. They gotta do something.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, you know, you're not gonna change Charlotte because if you change Charlotte, you know, they're trying to turn Charlotte face. They're trying to get the people behind Charlotte. I wish you the best of luck with that. I know there's people who think Charlotte's wonderful and that Charlotte's a role model, and if you think that, you are wonderful, wonderful people. I just don't like that.
Is there anybody else on the women's roster on SmackDown, or is it just the 6?
Yeah, I think that pretty much covers it.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I mean, technically, Nikki Bella's still part of it, but, you know, she's trying.
They should have.
She's busy making damn sure she becomes Mrs. John Cena right now.
They should have put Alexis on Raw like they did, but I think they should have maybe left Mickey.
You mean Alexa?
Yeah.
You said Alexis.
Oh.
I don't know who Alexis is.
Sorry, Alexa.
I think Alexa should have been traded to NXT.
Don't you mean Sunday Night Heat?
TNA.
Velocity. Okay, now, before I get a bunch of hate mail, and I hope people watch this all the way through before they comment. If you don't, you're probably missing out. Okay, Alexa's great on the mic.
Yeah, she is.
Those facial expressions are awesome. I mean, she almost excels at looking at somebody like she just smelled them farting, and it just. But she needs to learn how to wrestle.
Mm-hmm.
You know, yeah, and yes, you know, Charlotte has improved in the ring. Charlotte has improved as a worker.
Yep.
But let's also bear in mind she's only been doing this 5 years, start to finish.
Right.
And her, I'm sorry, but when she cuts a promo, I've seen Cybermen with more facial expression. And I know for a fact John and the Durbinator are going to be referencing something like that.
Yeah.
I am RoboCop.
I stole the Doctor Who reference. Alright, yeah, okay, that's it. I'm running the tab. Running the tab on the people I owe $5. Okay.
So to finish the match, Natalya put Becky Lynch in the sharpshooter, and Becky Lynch tapped out.
Yeah, because her partners were nowhere to be found. Okay, let's see. Broski. Marinello. Lil Karibo.
So I think Charlotte and Becky, or Charlotte and who the hell is the other one in the
Naomi.
Charlotte and Naomi.
The chick that has neon and the rave intro that makes you wonder where you put your ecstasy. Yeah, somehow you forgot about her.
Yeah.
The one that tells you to feel the glow.
I think they had.
You know, I think they make a cream for that.
I think they had sleeping bags outside of the mat while Becky tapped out to the sharpshooter.
Is it wrong that I made a couple of STG jokes while we were doing that match?
Not really.
Okay, because, you know, when Carmella was flying at Naomi crotch first, and then I think she had the turnbuckle, I said she gave the turnbuckle crabs. Oh, I am horrible. But yeah, Cory covered the finish. The welcoming committee won, so we're going to continue this feud. For some reason.
Who knows why?
You stepped on a butterfly. That's why.
Oh man.
Okay, so up next, Kevin Owens versus AJ Styles for the United States Championship. The new face of America versus the champ that runs the camp.
The face that runs the place.
He can be both. He had a chance to be
Yes.
both tonight again.
And
Yep.
he could have been the heel that seals the deal. But they didn't go with that.
Nope.
But he was the face that got counted out.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not really a whole heck of a lot of this match that we can say because it was a great match.
That's right.
It said it's better if the match is worse because then we talk more about it. We talk more about like what we said.
Right.
If it's a good match, we're like, great finish. It's like we're in Sideways talking about wine, which I don't care. I like that movie. Paul Giamatti was robbed. That's why he got Best Supporting Actor Oscar for Cinderella Man. They might as well just put a post-it note on and said, sorry about Sideways, here you go. But, it pretty much went the way I thought it was going to be. AJ was going to be, and Kevin Owens is a great heel.
He is.
He's great at the cheap heel heat. He really is. Wonderful.
Uh-huh.
I think he practices. He's got to practice somewhere. Besides Twitter.
And he hasn't held the belt long enough for him to lose it either, I don't think.
And I do like this new Face of America thing.
Yeah.
I mean, well, shoot, didn't I keep saying when we were watching TNA, Taylor Wilde was the All-American girl from Canada? But, again, it was a great match. There's very little we can say about that. It was a great match, great spots. Owens losing by countout, great.
Styles lost by count.
Styles. Thank you. Sorry,
You're welcome.
I got a little excited and tried to use the weapon as a ladder.
One of the spots that didn't happen would have been awesome is Styles tried to hit the Styles Clash on Owens from outside on the apron to the floor, but it didn't happen.
Okay, so you want AJ Styles to kill Kevin Owens?
Yeah,
is what you're saying.
Sure.
You were advocating for the murder of another man in front of 25,000 people.
Are you not entertained? Like Sheamus would say.
He is the bar now.
Yeah.
So
I need to hit the bar now.
So AJ did get off the Pele kick and the phenomenal forearm, but it wasn't enough.
I should probably scooch away because the AJ shirt's a dead giveaway. He loves AJ. I don't blame him.
No.
AJ's awesome. But yeah, AJ Styles, Kevin Owens doing, of course, cheap heel heat, knocking his foot into the hole in the announce table, and then as he's getting up, he's all hooked up in the cables.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Thanks, guy under the desk. You knew it happened.
Yeah.
It's not like you can see. Okay. But, and so that way this feud continues. It'll be awesome. It'll be wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so your winner by count out, still United States champion, still the new face of America, Kevin Owens. Or the smear of America, I think. Kind of reminds me of Michaela Maroney. The meh of America. Anyway, okay, so moving on to our next match, Vince's Fetish Fuel. Eric Rowan versus Luke Harper.
Yes.
Now, it's great to see these guys because even though they're big guys, these guys don't do your prototypical big guy match.
Right.
I mean, we saw Eric Rowan throw a drop kick. It was pretty crisp. And
Luke Harper with the senton.
actually, that was a tope con hilo.
Oh, okay.
Or as Rip Rogers would say, ... dive.
Now, did Luke Harper hit Eric Rowan with the discus lariat or something like that?
I think it was just his Yakuza kick. He hit him with the Yakuza kick. Yeah, and then that was the finish. Which I think is kind of odd because sorry. because I know they were trying to. They've been building up Rowan for quite some time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I feel bad. It's like, when will it ever work for him? You know, 'cause,
Yeah.
I mean, he's clearly got the talent to get over.
Maybe they need to do like a new music and video package for him or something, because it's kind of boring, I think.
Yeah, Creepy Xylophone. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool listening to Luke Harper. He's like, you know, could use a
What's
better.
he do at the beginning? He acts like he's got a shotgun hitting a clay pigeon out of the air
Yeah,
or something like
yeah.
that.
Yeah. Someone said he went from being a member of the Wyatt family to a member of Dean Ambrose's cult. I said the National Association of Titty Masters. Apparently, they're recruiting. Okay, and yeah, Luke Harper wins. And then we get to the main event.
Yeah.
The Maharaja
Jinder Mahal
on
versus
Tinder.
Jinder on Tinder.
Someone
Yeah.
need to swipe left.
Literally, every time I think of Tinder now, I think of Braun Strowman's profile. And would like to shake the hand of the woman that swiped right. Although she probably gets split in half. I think I had a lovely time tonight. I'm not finished with you!
So Jinder came out first with the Singh brothers.
And they all
I said they should
Yes.
just call them the Bollywood Boys, because that actually sounds better.
Yeah. And after I got done making all my 7-Eleven jokes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be worse. You know, keep calling himself a Maharaja. Hey, you don't care what. Hey, I don't care whatever you want to call yourself. What call yourself? Why can't I get this coffee hot? He just,
And where was he when it was bring your own cup day for the Slurpees?
clearly hitting the gym.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're hitting something. I mean, seriously, I don't know if I can illustrate lifting weights while jamming a needle in your ass at the same time. It's go like, I don't have enough room on the camera, so I'm not even going to bother. I almost put up a poll: which joke should I make about Jinder Mahal? But it's clear that the Shearer brothers paid dividends.
Mm-hmm.
Although I think Randy Orton damn near killed one.
Yeah.
He's trying to do that corkscrew
Until
flapjack,
the
and
tables.
he like bit, I swear to God, whichever one of the Singh brothers landed straight on his neck.
Yeah.
And you can see Orton was like, yeah, he had that.
I think he was probably used to throwing around Jinder in the match. He wasn't used to like throwing around less than 30 pounds less. Of
Yeah,
a man.
there's 30. Well, yeah, he was listed at 222. Yeah, in his bra.
He wasn't used to throwing around his lunch.
But even though I've lost over 100 pounds, I know I still weigh more than the Bollywood boys combined. I think they're 303 combined.
Oh, wow.
So that's 161.5. Wait, no, it's 151.5.
So Randy did hit the RKO.
Sandwiches!
Randy hit the RKO in the middle of the ring.
Out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere. Still didn't matter.
Yeah.
They took the
Singh
Singh brothers.
Yeah.
Randy Orton did the
Double DDT.
You know, after almost killing one of them. And then,
Jinder got back into the ring and hit him with his finisher.
If anyone's got the name for that, we Mahabuster or something. Something. You'll make up your own name. We're gonna
behind the back choke slam. Camel clutch choke slam.
A little more like a cobra clutch than a camel clutch, but
Yeah.
So,
Slurpee slam.
So in
Nice.
gender, so in Slurpee Slam. So in gender 1, I said free elephants and umbrellas for everybody.
It beats my free Slurpees and Slim Jims for everyone, but you know.
Yeah.
And yes, words I never thought I would say. Jinder Mahal,
A member
is
of the 3MB.
a member of 3MB. And thank you, Pete Greenberg, whatever your name is. Get off my television and stay there. For reminding me of 3MB. You dick. So let's let this sink in. At the 40-minute mark, I hope people will keep watching this.
Yeah.
Jinder Mahal is the WWE champion. Jinder Mahal is
Doesn't
he
that
just-
the WWE
And he just
champion.
got the SmackDown too because of the Superstar shakeup. So he hasn't even been on SmackDown but for a minute.
doesn't that make the WWE Championship obsolete?
You mean
Oh, sorry, we're gonna save that one for the
you
extreme.
mean
Oh,
like
that's
you
right.
mean like the Monday Night Raw Universal title we're supposed to wave a wand and not know anything about right now either? Like with Brock Lesnar holding the title, we're not supposed to know about that. You know that red belt thingy.
Oh
with the
yeah,
W on it?
I almost forgot what it looked like. Thank you for reminding me. Wait, who holds it again?
Kevin Owens?
No,
no, it's not
no.
Kevin Owens.
Yeah, he lost it to what's his name? The guy likes going in there with his son and both of them taking their shirts off for some ungodly reason. Goldberg.
Yeah.
Yes, Goldberg.
The guy that got tasered in WCW.
Where's Scott Hall when you really need him? And don't say at the bar. Somebody already mentioned that one. You'll have to come up with something new and inventive. And that's it.
Yeah.
That's Backlash. Yeah, I know we went a little long, but then again, so did the card. Final thoughts on Backlash. I'm gonna go with Cory first.
If I was to grade it like I normally do, I would say maybe a B-. I definitely would grade NXT higher. The matches were a lot better on NXT because I got to watch it.
I made him watch it. I made him.
So that's my thoughts. Probably B- on this thing. Well, hopefully maybe Extreme Rules will be a little bit better, but we'll see. It's hard to top
That's the
Wrestle.
Raw roster.
It's just hard to top. Once they do WrestleMania and then they go downhill from WrestleMania, it's like, they can't compete with the Mecca. So
B-. John, final thoughts.
I would actually give it a little bit lower grade than that.
you monster!
I suck all the fun out of things, don't I? I'd actually give it a C. Like we said, we started off with the main event. And unfortunately, things just went downhill from there.
I mean, God, they could have started with the women's match for all I cared.
So would you say it would have been better if like the booking order were different?
Yes.
I thought some parts were enjoyable. I mean, yes, I agree that the Shinsuke Ziggler match that should have been in the middle of the card. I would have changed the order, like you would, John. But and there's some matches that they're clearly could have been better because I remember the SmackDown women's roster used to be really good, and now they've just kind of
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of fallen flat. And
You might as well have made that a pre-show match.
yeah,
Oh,
I hate to say it as much as that sucked.
Yeah. Yeah.
But remember, at Extreme Rules, we are getting a kendo stick on a pole match.
Yes.
For the WWE Raw Women's Championship.
They better make Tommy Dreamer proud. Or is it Sandman who?
Everybody used the cane, the
Yeah.
kendo stick at ECW. Everyone. But she was just to look at that picture, like Alexa was trying to figure out if she could. Never mind. I am a horrible person. You're rubbing off on me, Cory.
I wonder if the match, the pay-per-view would have been better, like if they started off maybe with the AJ and Owens match, and left the Shinsuke match in the middle somewhere.
I mean, yeah, you got a point. I mean, it's clear. It's clear there was a pacing issue. I mean, there were some great matches.
Yeah.
I mean, that Breezango Usos match was shockingly entertaining.
Uh-huh.
I mean, that's a high point. They're trying to make the tag team division matter, which it has been clearly lacking in all of WWE,
Oh, yeah,
let alone the SmackDown. But I mean, it was a shot in the arm. Breezango doing these things and really embracing it. It's a shot in the arm that division needed.
Tyler Breeze was mopping the ring in the corner of the ring and not even paying any attention to either one of the Usos to make the crowd laugh and be entertained. So,
Yeah.
Anyway, so you've heard what we think of. Oh, Boss Lady.
I was in my own little world, but from the matches I did see, I would agree with John. For a C, the Shinsuke Nakamura match was my favorite. The women's match, could have been better. I mean, Becky did have some great moves in it, and she's always great. But it just, after that, it was like, eh. So.
Yeah. And I noticed on Twitter someone else also, like myself, noticed that Charlotte has no ass. Anyway, but that said, that's what we're talking about in the modern women's division. That's sad, isn't it?
It is.
It's, but yeah. So you've heard what we have to say about Backlash. What do you find wonderful folks out there in YouTube land? What do you guys think of Backlash? Do you agree? Do you think we're way off base? You probably do about the 7-Eleven jokes. I don't blame you. So, what do you guys think? As always, you can feel free to send me any questions, comments, and threats against my life in the comment section below. And if you want to share your hatred to everyone else involved, everyone's Twitter handle will be in the description below. But if you happen to like this video, you sick people, go ahead and like this video, share it with your friends, and of course, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please feel free to do so. As I mentioned after the NXT TakeOver Chicago review, which I loved it, you Jumper. I loved it, you. I'm sorry, I was rewatching it. I could not stop laughing. My goal is by SummerSlam to have 50 subscribers. Look, like I said, I know this seems like it's like 50 subscribers. Shoot, that's market change. Well, I've been doing this for a year and a half, and I've only gotten up to 41. So. Let's get to 50 by SummerSlam. Be awesome. Yes. Come, join us. But yeah, I did. Yeah, okay. So, defense against my life. Go in the comment section. Twitter hatred all around, and the like, share, subscribe. Okay. All right. I got everything taken care of. For John, for Cory, for Boss Lady, for that cat, for that cat, for that cat, for that cat. I am the Guido, and I think we're done here. I think that worked really well, didn't it?
Yes.
Did you stop it?
No. Oh, crap. Sorry. Now we're done here. Sorry. Good night, everybody.